Hello everybody, how are you? So it's really great to be back. So I don't know if anybody's watched my other videos, but I was just like so stuck with trying to get uploads, like super stuck. And isn't it funny how energy from other areas of your life affects, like, technology or your phone or your computer or your car or your washing machine or whatever it is. Yeah, so my energy's been really stuck. I'm just going to chat about this for a few seconds. And I believe in a holographic universe. And I've been trying to look for a property here in the south of Italy for the summer, because what happens is that everyone rents their properties in the winter and then they rent it out to tourists in the summer. So everybody moves here, even the Italians, so a lot of local Italians will live in a property in the winter as their home, and then they'll go back to their family in the summer. Okay, while everybody rents it out to tourists. Now, obviously, because of COVID, the tourism has just died here. So at the moment, they're relying on all the Italians coming down to the south for the holidays. And, obviously the north of Italy, I think, is much bigger landmass and more denser population than the south of Italy. So they can still make their money that way. But obviously, all the Americans and the French and the Spanish and the whatever, aren't arriving. And the Brits, of course, aren't arriving. So this winter, never seen before in one of the main cities in Puglia, which is Lecce, all the properties have been, not all, but nearly every single property has been empty in the winter, and there's been no tourism. So there's usually like winter tourism, Christmas tourism. So this is devastating for the local people. But what's happened, out of fear, rather than renting out their properties in the summer to people who are looking for long-term rentals, they're still holding on to hoping a tourist will come, because they can make 300, 500 to £1,000 a week with the right tourist than renting it out to a local person, which is maybe €300 a month for the entire summer. So they're still holding out. They're actually putting their prices up because they just want to sort of capture somebody. But as I said, this main town in Lecce, this main town called Lecce, is, for the first time ever, there's been long-term properties popped up now where people are saying, look, we really want you to stay for a year. And never before would you ever get this opportunity to rent anywhere in Lecce at a really great rate. So my energy's shifted. I've seen a couple of properties now. And you know what happened? This is so interesting. So what happened is, when I come home, a few hours later, my kitchen flooded under the sink, and I'd accidentally spilled sesame seeds like everywhere. It's like everything was overspilling. It's like, the blockage it had kind of released, and then my video started to upload. That's just my little journey with you about the holographic universe, which I totally believe in, and that's why I feel like that's what tarot is about, holographic universe, because everything in your life is a sign and a symbol, everything. So this is just one way to talk about the future or present energies. So we're going to do a little bit different today. What is the one thing, when they're thinking about you, their memory that just replays in their mind? What is it? What scenario is it that keeps replaying in their mind again and again and again? When they think of you, what pops into their head? So it could be something good, could be something bad, could be something they regret, or something, that they feel that they've missed, or something that they desire or want. So we've got more than 3 cards, so you can pick obviously more than one for this, because they might have a couple of scenarios that play in their mind. Now, I have done a pre-recording on this, so I do know what this one is, but I don't know what these ones are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's go to pile 1. I'm so glad I numbered those. It's so much easier. I don't know why I didn't do that before. So what is the one thing, when they think of you, what pops into their mind? So we've got proposal. I knew it was there. Third party, and the devil. So the thing that pops into their mind when they think of you is about a proposal. Either they were going to propose or they did propose. And they were in love with you or are in love with you, okay? And when they think about you, this is what keeps replaying in their mind. But you know what? They're not happy. We've got the devil energy, right? They're completely obsessed and addicted to this replay of perhaps they had decided or they thought that they were going to propose to you, or they did propose, and that whole scenario keeps playing in their mind and playing in their mind. But you know what's right in the middle of this third party situation? What seems to be happening is they're jumping between the two when they think of you, okay? So here we've got having lots of fun, third party situation, devil energy. So they're really angry and regretful of their actions. Not just regretful, more than that, they're angry. They're so angry to the extent where they're probably arguing with themselves in their head, right? This devil's fuming. He's really, really, really angry. There could be some blame. They could think of you and sort of blame you for this scenario, meaning that, you know, either they did propose and something went wrong afterwards, or they were thinking about proposing and something's gone wrong. Okay, so whatever it is, they could be thinking something like, oh, I don't know, she was too high maintenance, blah, 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 da, 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 da. I don't want to be tied down. You know, it could be that sort of stuff. Don't take those words as literally what they're saying, but just really, really angry, just sort of passing the blame a little bit, but it's actually they're angry with themselves because under anger is hurt, okay? But they cannot get it out of the head. They are shifting between good time person, this definitely was a third party situation, whatever that meant to you guys, maybe you weren't aware of it, and they're shifting between that and the proposal where you're concerned, okay? And they're in love with you. Here you are, all sparkly, beautiful, the commitment person, and in the middle is player energy. And the devil is all about things are tricky. When the devil comes along, can feel good, but things are complicated and tricky and that sort of thing. And between you is this player energy. Yeah, and they're thinking about they're thinking about the lies they told. Can you believe it? They're thinking about the lies that they told. And this is what keeps playing on their mind. Maybe they lied about their third party situations going on or whatever, and it's playing on their mind. Tell me about the proposal, please. Right, it keeps going round and round. So the proposal, oh, the heartbreak. All right, either it's playing on their mind that they're heartbroken or they know that they've broken your heart, but this is all about separation here. And they're going round and round and round with this. Deep regret, very, very angry about the situation, probably angry over their own circumstances, maybe passing the blame onto you in some way. I just sort of feel that with this devil energy, not being fair, obviously maybe lying to themselves, obviously thinking about maybe the lies that they told in this situation. So when they think about you, this is what plays on their mind. They're in love with you. They are in love with you. They were in love with you. They're in love with you. Okay. So, oh, that's so juicy. So that's for everyone in pile 1. So let's go to pile 2. So what do they think about you? What scenario jumps into their head when they think about you? Oh, so we've only got 3 cards here. Ooh. When they think about you, they think that they've got to protect themselves. Hold on. Let's just see if it's for them or for you. Just bear with me a moment. Whether you're protecting yourself or they're protecting themselves. Let's have a look. Could you just clarify, please? Could you just clarify, please? Could you just clarify? Hold on, got the answer here. Yeah, so when they think about you, they think about they've got to protect themselves, okay? They're thinking, every time they think about you, they're just like, I'm not going to show my emotions. I'm not going to let that person see my emotions. I'm going to cross my heart, as in, you know, just like protect myself, defend myself, shield myself. This is defense. This is defense. This is protection. This is a little bit like choppy waters, moving away. They're telling me moving away. Okay, this person, when they think about you, they just want to keep all their emotions in check. They just want to step back. They want to just defend their position. We've got 2 cards of defense. They don't want to look at the situation. They want to stay stable, okay? And what they want to do is just move away from you, unfortunately, into calmer waters. They just want to sort of shift their energy elsewhere. They think of you a little bit like a battle, a place where they need to defend themselves, a place where they need to protect themselves, okay? And that could be for many different scenarios. It could be that they love you, but they can't handle it for whatever reason, and they just need to move away from those emotions. It could be, hold on, oh yeah, it's the first one. Let me just see if I can read some other scenario. They are so hurt over the separation, the ending. Okay, and they're just like, I can't go through that again. I can't go through that again. So let me just have a moment here. I just need a moment. Just bear with me a second. Hi guys, so I just had to take a few moments there because I had a little scenario popped into my mind, like just for a nanosecond, and it just flitted away and I can't pull it back. I don't know what it was, but basically this reading is about, I'm not letting you in, okay? I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to look after my stability and my finances. I'm actually thinking about moving either energetically or actually moving away from you, you know, into a different town, a different city or something like that. And I'm going to defend myself. Okay, I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to defend this might have been the fleet one. I'm going to defend myself over my actions. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. It was painful. Either it was painful for them or they know they made it really, really painful for you. Okay, this ending is not just an ending. It's not like, shall we go our own ways? It's like full on, should never have happened, horrible, too much said, too much done. Okay, and when they think about you, that's what they think about. I think that maybe you pop into their mind and then they sort of go, oh no, not dealing with that. I'm just gonna, they could be psychologically defending themselves, defending their actions. There they are, King of Pentacles, exactly what I said. This is like almost identical here. This is a person who's just wants to get on, but they just want to get on with their life and build their life and build their finances and look at their career and look after the house, the home, the mortgage, or whatever it is. They when they think about you, they do that. And the thing is, I don't know why. I know it's a painful ending, but I don't know why. More of that. Oh my God, what's going on? This person is just won't go into the bubble where you are. So we've got the 8 of Wands, so overcoming obstacles. But they just won't go there. They just won't go there. Why? I need to dig a little deeper. I don't even know if I have time for all these. What the hell's going on here? They have put all the boundaries up, blocked everything up here. Universe, can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? Why? What's the clarifying card, please? Oh my God. Were you two having an affair? Something illicit, something forbidden. I don't know what they call it, friends with benefits, something like that. So there's something sexual here, and with a very painful ending, and they just want to move into something. I was going to say a lot more healthy, but I just feel like they just want to move into something to them in their perception that feels brighter and happier. I don't necessarily saying that's because of you. It could be because of their own actions, but that's the feeling that I'm getting. I feel a little bit annoyed with them because I feel pretty certain that they're the culprits here. Okay, but for them, they're just like, no, let's just go. I just want my life to shift this way. I don't want to go back to this. And I'm feeling that this is probably not even anything to do with you. This unhappy, it's probably them. Okay, they probably generated it and they probably made it, right? But there's something illicit about your sexual union, whether it's online, whether it's in real life, that sort of thing. But there's something about that. God, this is so juicy, that every time they think about you, that's what they think about. And they've decided to shift. For whatever reason, they've just blocked everything. They've just blocked everything. And every time you pop up, boof, that's what they do. And I think it's because of this painful ending. It looks to me like an affair or something like that going on. An affair, something illicit, something behind closed doors going on. And now they don't want anything to do with it. And I'm sorry about that. But that's the resounding thing that's popping out here. So what we're going to do, obviously you can pick more than one. So we're going to go on to pile 3. So what is it that they think about when you pop into the head? Oh, so regrets over a third party situation. Oh, they're really sad when they think about you. They feel so lonely, so isolated. They feel so alone. Oh, they feel so sad. When they think about you, they look at your social media and they just feel so sad that you're not with them. Okay? So sad. And they feel like you are unhappy with them. This Queen of Swords. You're not having any nonsense. And that you're just not available to them. You know, I just see these 2 cards where we had the 9 of Cups. Perhaps you had lovely blissful state at one moment, you know, where all the energy was flowing and it was all beautiful. And now look, she's blindfolded and she's all bound up, you know. And maybe when they think about you, they just feel so sad. And they just feel like you don't love them, you don't care for them, or whatever decision, they just feel like there's no love in their life. They just feel abandoned and isolated and alone, and just really feeling that separation between the 2 of you. You know, whatever's happened between the 2 of you, and maybe even fearful about coming forward as well. Just very, 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 just how you feel at the end of a relationship, or if something's gone wrong between you. You know, just really, really upset. I think that they are watching you a lot. And I feel like they're watching you, and I feel like they think you're not watching them at all. I feel like they just think that you're just completely closed off in every way, shape and form. Okay, so this is what pops into the head, and this is what just keeps going around in their mind. It looks like for some of you, you had a beautiful connection at one point. I mean, really, like a wonderful sex life as well, you know, and it just felt so good. And all that beautiful cup energy is just like swords, you know. I feel like they feel that they've harmed you. Let's have a look. Tell me more about this. I've never expected these cards to read, so interesting. That's what they think. Feel very upset. Oh my God, yeah, look, hot sizzle. Oh my God, when they think about you, they think about the sex. They think about your sexual connection with this. This is like sheer bliss and joy. This is sexual sheer bliss and joy, just off the chart, hot sizzle. They think about that, and now, like, I'm not getting any of that. And they just have so many regrets, so much sadness when they think about you. And that's what pops into their head, what they had with you, what they don't have with you. But they're really sort of focusing on this beautiful, like, blissful, indulgent, excessive sexual energy, you know, but that was felt really, really, really good, and they really enjoyed it. And then now they just feel really, really sad that they don't have that anymore. So that's everyone that picked pile 3. Remember, you can pick more than one pile. So let's do pile 4. Let me just check the time here. Okay, so what do they think about you? What's the overriding thing that they think about you? Oh, I must redraw this one actually. I think they think about, it's funny, we've got the infinity loop twice here. Can you see that? It's above his head, and it's also here if you turn this on its side. Yeah, I think that they think about, when they think about you, they think about what they could have manifested or can manifest with you. And it's really playing on their mind in a really, really big way. And it's about what they're kind of thinking about, how to balance something with you, balance your connection, balance your relationship in some way. Okay, this is really going around in their mind a lot. And we've got the Pentacles here, and the Pentacles is about money, but it's about making a decision. Here this person is trying to, it's got the initial stages of trying to create something and making a decision about it. And there's a lot of time involved. They know they've got to wait here. This manifestation has taken some time. We've got the fruit on the tree, and you have to wait for the fruit to ripen. You can't pick fruit before it's ripened. This is the 7 of Pentacles. This is what it's all about. So I feel like what they're thinking about when they think about you is that they've laid the foundations, they've planted the seeds, and they're waiting for the right time for things to manifest, because this is about a transition. They're very focused on this. They're very focused on something connected with you, and they keep thinking about it, about the timing with you. Could be financial timing, could be taking an opportunity with you, could be abundance. And every time you pop into their head, they keep thinking about it. Okay. There's something very long term. They feel very entwined with you. There's something long term here that they're considering or thinking about. And they're just kind of formulating the idea. So they have to make a decision. They haven't made that decision. I feel like they're trying to make this decision about you when you pop into their mind, but they haven't quite formulated yet. It hasn't gone to the next stage where they've made a firm decision. They're just sort of deciding between this or that. And yeah, they know they've got to wait for some reason. Tell me a little bit more. They know they've got to wait. They're just waiting for the right time on this, where you're concerned. The right time to bring this into reality. So with the Magician, it's kind of like up in their mind, you know, like casting a spell just now, but it hasn't actually been created yet. And every time you pop into their mind, this is what they're thinking about. Ooh, got some, ooh. Okay, so we've got a lot here. So we've got the Princess in the Tower. Means that for some of you, you're actually been abandoned by this person. They need to be your knight in shining armour, and they need to step up. And so for some of you, they might sort of feel like you're waiting for them in some way, shape or form. They're applying a lot of patience. There's a lot of time in here, right? They're applying a lot of patience at the moment. They're trying to, this is like balance here. They're trying to bring balance into your connection, whether you're in contact or not, it doesn't matter. They're trying to balance things out. I think they're trying to understand what's going on. And above this lovely Seven of Pentacles, I think some of you can expect them to come forward with something they want to say to you, very, very beautiful, very, very magical, something that you probably never thought would manifest. These are two manifestations card. So this person, when they think about you, they're almost planning for the future. They're making a plan where you're involved. Okay, every time you pop into their head, and I feel like for some of you that they feel like you've been abandoned or they've abandoned you, but they're trying to take this time to get everything sorted. Definitely. They want something very magical and beautiful with you. They want to say stuff to you, which is very magical and beautiful, and they're thinking about it, but they're just trying to put something together at the moment. And this is, every time they think about it, they can't stop thinking about this scenario. So they're thinking about the future. They're thinking about coming towards you with something very magical, something very beautiful, and it's very planned out. Very, very, very planned out, not in a cold way, but it's really important to them. Very, very, very important. Amazing, actually. Right. So, very, very beautiful, actually, on that reading for number 4. Okay, so let's do the last one, 5. So, what are they thinking when they think about you? What is it that's playing through their mind? They are just in a state of confusion where you're concerned. Every time you pop into their head, they just don't know what to think. They literally don't know what to think with these 5 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. 5 of Wands and 7 of Cups is chaos, right? It's like, I don't know what to think. I don't know who she is, or I don't know who they are. I don't know if I choose them or I don't choose them. I don't know what path I'm going down. I don't know how they feel about me. I don't know, if I should get involved or not get involved. I'm jealous. There's too many people, in this scenario. I'm just so unsure of everything. They're just in an utter state of confusion where you're concerned with this 5 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. I mean, it's kind of like, when you just can't decide about someone, not that, not that, oh, I'm not sure whether I like them or not. I don't feel it's that. I feel it's more than that. I feel it's like, maybe, I don't know, I really want to be with this person, but in order to get there, it's so difficult. And how do we get around this obstacle? That's sort of how I'm feeling with this, or would they actually, if I offered them something, will they entertain it? If we were together, what would we do? Where would we go? What would our life be like? So there's problems. You've got problems, and they keep thinking about those problems. Doesn't mean you're the problem necessarily. It just means that the scenario is a problem. And they find you very attractive, with this Queen of Wands. She is the epitome of the object of someone's desire, but it's all very, very messy. Very, very messy. There's a scenario here that's very messy, and, I just said about what they might be thinking about, but maybe they're also not just thinking about the things like, what do I pick and all this sort of thing, but also just thinking, maybe we've got to sort a lot of stuff together. Wheel of Fortune, Water Drop and Death. Yeah, so they're aware that there's an ending of a cycle with you two. Okay, with the Death card, that maybe the energies between you has sort of naturally died, or if you've been in separation a long time or something's happened between you. Like, this is the energy, the water drop, the connection is dying or dropping. Okay, but then we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. you know, so it's the end of a cycle. And yeah, okay, so this is what they're thinking. It's the end of a cycle. So they're actually thinking, is the end? That's what the question. When you pop in the head, is this actually the end? You know, and this is the thing that they can't get out of their mind, that they're not sure whether it's the end or not, okay, or whether you feel it's the end between you, and they can't get it out of their mind. So I'm just coming up to the last few seconds, so I'm going to stop it there. So I hope you enjoyed that. I almost want to do an extended. It's just such amazing cards. So thank you so much, and it's great to be back. And ciao from Ashley. Ciao, ciao.